Good afternoon. Welcome to Wilfrid Laurier University's 2023 Spring Convocation. The ceremony will begin in a few moments when the graduating students enter the auditorium. Please remain seated while the students are entering. When all students have taken their places, there will be a brief pause. Then the music will continue and the officers and faculty of the university will enter and take their place. Please rise as you are able and remain standing when the official party enters. I would also like to draw your attention to the 4 exits on the lower level and 2 locations on the balcony level. If it becomes necessary to clear the auditorium during the ceremony, the volunteers will assist you to these exits. We trust that you will enjoy this convocation ceremony.
afternoon, and welcome to Spring Convocation 2023. I am Eileen Mercier, Chancellor of Wilfrid Laurier University. Convocation is now in session. Please be seated. Laurier's Waterloo and Brantford campuses are located on the shared traditional territory of the neutral Anishinaabe and Haudenosaunee peoples. This land is part of the Dish with One Spoon Treaty between the Haudenosaunee and Anishinaabe peoples and symbolizes the agreement to share, protect our resources, and not to engage in conflict. Wilfrid Laurier's campuses are close to 18 First Nations communities and 12 Métis councils. So we strive to improve our relationship with the land and people with whom we share it. Acknowledging them reminds us of our important connection to this land, where we live, learn, and work. We recognize, honor, and respect these nations as the traditional stewards since time immemorial of the lands and water on which Laurier is now present. We are grateful to hold this convocation ceremony on these lands today. As Chancellor, it is my honor and pleasure to be the one to confer upon you the degrees and diplomas which you have earned while here at Laurier. It is truly wonderful that we are back to celebrating convocation as we did before the pandemic. We are all so proud of you who had to endure much in order to complete your studies. The pandemic affected all studies to some degree, but my heart goes out to those of you who began your undergraduate degree in 2019. You hardly had a chance to adjust to university life before it was all taken away. We applaud your tenacity and resilience and congratulate you on your accomplishment. One would be forgiven for being a bit depressed at the fact that there is so much news these days that is not good. Not good for people and not good for the planet. However, when I look out at the audience today, I'm once again struck by the fact that education is the single most important tool we have for changing the world for the better. In a world where provable truth, goodness, thoughtfulness, and care for the welfare of others seems harder than ever to find, you who have had the privilege of a fine and rigorous education have a responsibility to use what you have learned not only for your own benefit, but for the benefit of others. We are so fortunate in Canada, where we are able to debate the truth and relevance of any fact, criticize our government if it needs it, work for change, and challenge the status quo. There are so many countries where that is not true, and it seems that there are more of those than ever before. There are millions of children who get no education at all, especially girls. This we all have to work to change. Challenging those who would have power over us is a dangerous business in many places. It's not so here, as long as it is done within our legal framework. And if new legislation is needed, there are ways to work to influence that too. Knowing what or whom to trust is not simple. The debate over artificial intelligence brings that sharply into focus. It could be enormously beneficial in, for instance, eliminating the time spent on routine, repetitive tasks, or speeding up the time to find cures for intractable diseases. It could also lead us into believing things that are either not true at all or biased in subtle ways that produce bad outcomes. You have been trained to analyze and question in ways that many have not had the opportunity to do. Work hard to use what you have learned to bring out the best of these new technologies and reject that which is harmful. This will be the legacy of your generation. Separating fact from fiction is also difficult. There is an old saying about not believing everything you read in the newspaper. However, the idea that media, whether delivered over television, in print, or on social media outlets, set out deliberately to spread lies and misinformation is a new phenomenon, and one which we need to fight against with every breath. Again, use those skills that you learned here whether scientific, statistical, or cultural, to dig deep to find the truth and spread that word. Then, once you have decided whom or what to trust, be loyal to those people, to that cause, to that field of study or work. Loyalty is underrated. You have received a wonderful education here at Laurier, as did I. Next year, it will be 60 years since I arrived here, a naive but eager 17-year-old. This university gave me so much that I am happy now to give back. I urge you to do the same. Stay close to the friends you have made here, to the faculty that nurtured you, and to the institution as a whole. If you want help with your choices of career or life, there are lots of people here eager to help you. So now, go out and make yourself, your family, and your university proud. Congratulations to you all. Stay forever golden. I would now like to welcome Dr. Deborah McClatchy, President and Vice Chancellor, to bring greetings.
Thank you, Madam Chancellor. Before we move ahead with today's proceedings, I would like to take this opportunity to introduce some of our colleagues who are participating in today's ceremony. Joining me on stage is our beadle who carried in the mace today, Dr. Angus Yao. Dr. Ignacio Castillo, professor in the Laurier School of Business and Economics, will greet graduates as they leave the stage. And Dr. Chima Mbagwo will be hooding our graduates. Welcome everyone, graduates and supporters who are here to celebrate with you today. Congratulations on this remarkable achievement. Graduating from university is a significant accomplishment, and this commencement marks a new chapter in your lives. In the coming years, my hope is that you approach every opportunity and challenge you meet on your journey fully engaged and with a spirit of community, and that you will undergo continued remarkable change and growth as you have experienced during your time at Laurier. Humanity is facing complex and interconnected challenges, which will require community-minded citizens who aren't afraid to strike out, challenge old assumptions, and put forward new ideas. You will find yourselves called on to address difficult challenges in both your personal and professional lives. Situations where there are varying degrees of solutions, perhaps conflicting paths forward, and maybe no true right answer. Life, after all, isn't a multiple choice test. When that happens, let your actions and decisions be guided by not only what you have learned at Laurier, but also the people around you and your full life experience. I urge you to embrace the spirit of community, as it will shape your values and have positive impact. This will help you create a world in which you want to live, one which can be transformed through engagement with your words and your deeds. Why am I so confident that you can accomplish all of this? Because today we are recognizing everything you have already achieved at Laurier. I know that you will find success and make a difference and have impact in your piece of the world, because I see evidence of this every day from our students. In the Laurier School of Business and Economics, our students are applying the knowledge and skills they've learned in their courses to affect real change in our communities. Many of our BBA students are involved in Enactus, a global entrepreneurship project that challenges university students to use business as a catalyst for social and environmental good. Laurier students are building a legacy of national and international recognition in this competition, most recently taking home the national title once again for the group's projects to build affordable, sustainable tiny homes in remote indigenous communities in the north, and the development of a simple pasteurization unit that can be used by East African dairy farmers. I am inspired by all of our graduates as you step into business leadership roles and use your expertise to drive economic growth and prosperity. growth that needs to also include the added value that a focus on environmental, social, and governance priorities will bring. Because more than ever, humanity needs bold vision, fresh perspectives, and empathy. And from what I've seen from the past year here at Laurier, this group of graduates already has all of that. They don't need to convocate today to begin having impact. They have already experienced and contributed to transformative change here at Laurier and in our communities. Take this Laurier spirit with you into the world by forging new communities and continuing to be fully engaged. The world needs more Laurier. Today, graduates, we are here to celebrate all of your achievements. I'd also like to recognize your family, your friends, the faculty and staff here at Laurier, and all your other supporters who have helped you reach this moment. I know they have played an integral role on this journey, supporting you through the many ups and downs. So graduates, please join me in a special round of applause to recognize the community that has supported you, allowing you to reach today's monumental achievement. I wish you all the best for your future endeavors. Madam Chancellor, I have the honor of presenting Linda Houghton, this year's Distinguished Governor, and I now ask that Paul Elliott, Chair of the Board of Governors, come to the podium to read the citation.
We are here today to honor you, our current graduates. And in the midst of this celebration, I'd like to pause for just a moment and honor a former Laurier graduate who is here today to receive an award. Linda Houghton is a proud Laurier BBA grad who went on to achieve great things during a distinguished career. After graduation, Linda went on to earn an MBA from McMaster, her CMA, her CPA, and is a graduate from the Institute of Corporate Directors. She had a global career as an executive with Hewlett-Packard, followed by a decade as the CFO and VP operations for the Electronic Products Recycling Association. She has been named twice as one of the top 100 women in Canada by the Women's Executive Network. I first met Linda when I joined the Laurier Board of Governors. The Board of Governors is a group of volunteers that provides oversight and governance for the university. Linda has completed 9 years of service for the university on the board, serving as its chair for 3 years. Linda has provided exemplary, inclusive, and thoughtful leadership, placing a strong focus on fiduciary oversight coupled with her sound understanding of governance. She championed the board, moving to a more strategic focus with an eye to its big picture challenges. She has a keen focus on risk and how it is managed and asks probing questions. She also keeps an eye on the human equation, nurturing talent and pushing for more diversity on the board and encouraging diversity, inclusion, and Indigenous priorities at Laurier. Chairing the board during the pandemic, Linda mentored the president and senior leaders through significant challenges of the time. Her calm and thoughtful leadership style helped the board and the university navigate through these difficult days. She has contributed insightful and incisive leadership for Laurier. On a personal level, Linda was instrumental in supporting me as I took on the chair role. I am grateful for her counsel and delighted not just to consider her a colleague, but also a friend. Linda is being honored today with the Distinguished Governor Award. This award recognizes the Board of Governor members, past and present, who have demonstrated outstanding service and leadership to the board and who have also made a significant contribution to the university. I am so very pleased that Linda is being recognized in this way by her colleagues on the board, and I hope that you will see her as a path of inspiration as you stand poised to start your next chapter. May I present Linda Houghton, our Distinguished Governor.
I have the honor of requesting that Linda Houghton address Convocation.
Thank you, and what a delight to see you today. And you're graduating. It's amazing. Chancellor Mercier, President McClatchy, distinguished guests, faculty members, family, friends, and most importantly, the graduating class of 2023. It is with genuine gratitude that I receive this award. It has been a privilege to serve on the Laurier Board of Governors. And also as a business grad from Laurier myself, it's with great joy that I stand before you and deliver the Convocation address today. I had no idea, sitting where you are today, that one day I would have the privilege of helping lead this amazing university. As I say, life is the box of chocolates, and I've been blessed. Today, though, your degree is being conferred on you. Congratulations on reaching this milestone in your lives. You've endured countless challenges, you've overcome numerous obstacles, you've had a lot of fun on the way. Some of you have had more fun than others, okay? But you've had fun and you've demonstrated resilience. And so today, we're celebrating your achievements. And I'd like to reflect on two essential traits that I have found have played a significant role in all of the people that I've come across worldwide in success in their every walk of life. Now, I realize that you're probably familiar with, and appropriately so, hearing about leadership, motivation, initiative, hard work, and those are all critical. But only coupled with kindness and resilience will you reach your full potential. Kindness is a virtue that transcends boundaries and connects us as human beings. It's an act of compassion, empathy, and understanding towards others. And in a world that today is divided and fractured, kindness serves as that beacon of hope and unity. Kindness does not mean avoiding tough choices or difficult conversations. And in your career as business graduates, you're going to need to make those. You'll have a lot of these moments. To be kind means having the courage to proceed and doing so in a respectful, thoughtful manner. You will go on to fascinating careers in diverse roles, and yet all of you will have one thing in common. You will impact the world around you every day with what you say and what you do. Think about this morning. Did you high-five someone? Did you smile to someone? Did you thank the people who took the time to be here today or saw you through these past 4 years? I've said this many times to staff, from new people joining the organization to executives. You are what you do and how you do it. Exceeding a sales quota or getting an A, but having a trail of dead bodies behind you is not success. So what you do is technical, but how do you do it is the human part. Smile at the cashier. Hold the door open for someone. Make dinner for that roommate or your family. Show patience with someone who's having a hard day. Use your education and influence to make a positive difference in the lives of others. And of course, kindness alone is not enough to navigate the challenges ahead. Life is unpredictable and it often throws unexpected curves in our path. That's where resilience comes into play. Resilience is that ability to bounce back from adversity, to adapt to change, and to emerge stronger than before. Through your academic journey, you've written numerous tests, assignments, and exams. And be honest, not all of your group work was easy. I know, I was in group work. Sometimes those marks coming back were not what you needed or not what you wanted. On top of that, you achieved your degree while navigating a global pandemic. So like a sailboat that's navigating a storm, you didn't give up on your destination, your goal, but you did adjust your sails and you did persevere. You have experienced moments of self-doubt and sometimes things seemed overwhelming, and they will again, but you did not give up. The resilience that you have cultivated will serve you well beyond your time here at Laurier. And in the years to come, you'll face many more challenges, both personal and professional. There will be moments when you question your abilities and wonder if you have what it takes to succeed. Remember, the resilience is not about never falling off the horse. It's about picking yourself up when you do, dusting yourself off, and getting back on. It's about finding that courage and resolve to keep going, to learn from your failures, and to keep pursuing your dreams. So kindness and resilience actually go hand in hand. It's not accidental that I'm linking them for you and observing them over the years as an executive. Kindness provides the support and encouragement needed for resilience. And when resilience is tested, kindness can be the one thing that ignites those flames of hope and unity and determination. This I've found time and again when I've traveled around the world working with directors on every continent. So as you leave Laurier and step into the world armed with your knowledge and your skills, remember that you have the power to make a difference. Your actions, no matter how small, do create ripples that spread. In conclusion, my dear graduates, as you cross this stage, you stand at the door of a future filled with immense and infinite possibilities. Embrace the future with humility and a genuine desire to serve others. The business success, the roles, the financial monies, the responsibilities, they will come, I assure you. Inspire others not only through your achievements, but through your kindness, your integrity, and your unwavering commitment to make the world a better place. Thank you, and congratulations.
Thank you, Linda, for that address. So now it's time to begin the conferral process of degrees and what you all came here today for. Will all those who are here to receive degrees and diplomas please rise as you are able. Madam Chancellor, I take great pleasure in presenting those who have successfully completed the studies prescribed, fulfilled all the conditions thereto appointed, and been recommended for degrees and diplomas by the Senate of the University.
In accordance with the laws of the Province of Ontario, and by virtue of the authority vested in me as Chancellor, I admit you to the degrees and diplomas as shall be announced by the presenters. Graduates, the marshals will now instruct you row by row to begin making your way backstage.
My name is Dr. Dorian Lane. I'm an assistant professor in the Department of Accounting, as well as a proud Laurier alum, and I have the privilege of reading the names of our talented graduates today. This is an exciting day for all of us, and we take pride in the accomplishments of all graduates. We welcome applause to acknowledge your graduates and show how proud you are of them. Graduates are asked to remain in their seats until all fellow graduates have received their degrees and convocation is completed. Madam Chancellor, I am pleased to present the following for the degree of Bachelor Business Administration Honors Program from the Lazaridis School of Business and Economics. Tobias Theodore Gallus. Suhave Garg. David Nathan Guyman. Joyce George. Sukarat Gill. Natalie Faith Giovinazzo. Noah Douglas Gladys. Jacqueline Roberta Glavinov. Ryan Joshua Goodman. Kayla Danielle Goodrich. Jane Elizabeth Goyer. Casey Groff. Rachel Victoria Guinto. Najib Gwiti. Ramindu Niminda Gunasakara. Kyle Hanford. Julie Yvonne Hanna. Cameron Robert James Hansen. Isabel Megali Lachapelle Harris. Ahmed Haskori. Dana Khalid Hassan. Tamid Hassan. Joseph Peter Heisey. Abby Louise Harad. Chloe Mackenzie Higgs. Patricia Herty. Ashley Michelle Hodge. Alexa Caitlin Holmes. Stanley Huang. Zihao Huang. Curtis James Hui. Bridger James Dixon Hunt. Kiri Abigail Hunter. Saida Safia Hussein. Nicholas Joseph MacArthur Inatso. Nastasia Iqbal. Gabriel Adam Israel. Andrew Daniel Jackson. Benjamin Gulford James. Hiran Gymnadas. Kwan Sang Jia. Navneet Johal. Ian Gregory Jordan. Sienna Maria Joseph. Isha Joshi. Lucas Christopher Urich. Monica Annabelle Yurkovich. Trevor Anthony Gerlink. Michael George Kitsoris. Julia Grace Kelly. Miriam Khan. Shazardi Zarnagar Khan. Shazar Khan. Tycoon Kim. Jay Kim. Ethan Kleinberg. Hasita Prim Kokal. Celine Kuros. Jessica Brooke Lamb. Carly Landfer. Vivian Lau. Goodwin Yu Kit Lau. Kathleen Grace Lavery. Jessica Haley Leamy. Michael Thomas Leatherdale. Evan Lee. Davis Lee. Martin Lee. Quentin Lickdye. Lily Liu. Brian James Arnold Long. Nan Ma. Liam Matthew McPherson. Rathursan Mahindra Mohan. Noah Avery Mann. Hannah Marie Marcolin. Abigail Katrina Marshall. Daniel Joshua Marshall. Karma Tenzin Matho. Sarah Danielle Matthews. Miller Joel McLeod. Sydney Lynn Maloche. Lillian Colin Michelle. Jessica Lenarich. Chloe Eva Marie Grace Moffett. Ilian Ross Monticchio. William Aiden Montgomery. Michael Philip Morgan. Ryan Mukherjee. Santiago Munera. Rachel May Murphy. Connor Brett Royden Murray. Muskan Muskan. Kola Nasir. Amy Catherine Newman. Ryan Chu Nguyen. Carson Thomas Nisbeth. Sophia Novillo. Sean Agostino O'Connell. Patricia Oprita. Spencer David Orsi. Matthew Paul Orsini. Katie Brianna Marie Hortensio. Harneet Kerr Pabila. Julia Dominica Pilato. Natalia Vinit Perab. Abigail Elaine Houston Parsons. Nidhi Prakash Kumar Patel. Tanvi Patel. Mitchell Tucker Patriarch. Marta Pavliv. Sofia Margarita Filomena Pazinsa. Alessandra Justina Perrin. William Craig Napier Peters. Leah Rachel Pick. Rourke Pick. Caitlin Pimentel. Nick Pinero. Emily Power. Cassia Rose Prosciutti. Lindsay Maria Pulse. Nikita Perbia. Suhair Shahaz Qureshi. Sujan Rajakumar. Nicholas Alexander Rakas. Jasneet Kaur Randava. Kamiab Rashidi Izabadi. Gavin Rathor. Tabitha Riji. Sophia Rigo. Justin Rihak. Zohaib Raymond. John Stewart Reed. Jacob George Rendell. Colby Jacques Robinson. Matthew Joseph Rachi. Joanne Nicole Rodriguez. Victoria Rodriguez. Jeffrey Reed Rolf Vanden Bowman. Eric Rosenzweig. Pranavi Sabaisan. Badar Ali Sahai. Rina Sakran. Shreya Sarathi. Jack Scapilati. Luigi Milo Scaramuzza. Hannah Elizabeth Scott. Gobinrup Sakone. Brayman Salavarha. Laura Senti. Macy Francis Sewell. Sia Sharma. Benjamin Augustus Sihan. Brianna Grace Sheridan. Emma Silvera. Harsimran Singh. Robin Singh. Aran Sivakumar. Mainasha Sivaruban. Alexander Jeffrey Smith. Kira Alexandra Emmanuel Smith. Owen Zoltan Smith. Daniel Peter Soteroff. Mackenzie Alexandra Sparks. Megan Nicole Spendler. Atavan Sriganashan. Daniela Marie Stios. Cole Wesley Starkman. Roxanne Victoria Samantha Stein. Jared Lance Stern. Jaden Alexander Stone. Kinyi Su. Kieran Mulhern Keith Sullivan War. Samrati Surana. Cole Easton Shiraki. Ashat Takmazian. Tyler Richard Talviti. Victoria Nicole Talviti. Akshita Tanija. Olivia Tetty. Randeep Tandi. Ryan Thompson. Alexandra Claudia Henschel Thorne. Tasmina Thulasi Ram. Mateo Alexander Tiberia. Justin True. Justine True. James Giyuan Tong. Lara Unal. Eileen Elizabeth Rosalie Fundeninden. Michael Raymond Vanderland. Tussar Vashist. Mario Vasquez. Christy Huang. Andrew Scott Waslin. Cassandra Grace Watanabe. Joshua Harold Westerhoff. Nicole Pamela Whitehead. Madison Tara White. Lydia Huang. Daisel Shara Wang Wu. Justin Wu. Sharon Shu. Irene Yang. Eric Yi. Tina Yi. Cameron David Allen Young. Carly Maria Elaine Young. Kevin Young. Dennis Younes. Justin Michael Zakorn. Runting Sheng. Annie Sheng. Jingwen Zhao. Win Sheng. Danny Zhou. Wendy Zhou. Scott Zimmer. Rabia Kasim Zuberi. Catherine Elizabeth Zuccaro. Madam Chancellor, this ends the list of those presented for degrees from the Lazaridis School of Business and Economics.
Madam Chancellor, on behalf of the Senate, I request you to confer degrees in absentia to the eligible candidates who are unable to be present today.
Virtue of the authority vested in me as Chancellor, I confer degrees in absentia to the eligible candidates who are unable to be present today. I would now like to present the celebratory alumni welcome video made for the class of 2023 by the Wilfrid Laurier University Alumni Association.
Congratulations, you did it. You're a Laurier grad, and now you can look back with pride and look to your future with excitement. Today isn't just about receiving your degree. It's also about celebrating the journey you took to get here. It's about remembering your first day on campus, your first Laurier friend, your first class. It's about thinking back on those late-night study sessions, your favorite profs, and all the memories you made here. It's about the times you faced new challenges and pushed through. It's about how much you grew and how much you learned. It wasn't always easy, but you did it. You've earned this moment. Enjoy it and be proud of all you've achieved. And while your journey is far from over, remember, no matter where you go or what the future brings, you are a Golden Hawk for life. You are alumni for life. You are Laurier for life. Stay connected, stay involved, and most of all,
Stay golden.
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 Thank you to the Alumni Association for providing that celebratory and inspirational message. I now invite recent Laurier music graduate Ben Wallace to the stage to lead us in the singing of the national anthem. Please rise as you are able.
O Canada, our home and native land, true patriot love in all of us command. With glowing hearts we see thee rise, the true north strong and free. From far and wide, O Canada, we stand on guard for thee. God keep our land glorious and free. O Canada, we stand on guard for thee. O Canada, we stand on guard for thee.
Thank you, Ben. Following the ceremony, everyone is invited to take photographs and commemorate this very special occasion in the atrium. Congratulations once again to all our graduates, and thank you all for joining us today. Please remain in your seats until the recessional is complete. Convocation is dismissed.